I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my gaming table and welcome to another unboxing. This time it is for a very special expansion. This is a fan-made expansion for Twilight Imperium 4th edition called Discordant Stars. And this video I will be unboxing and showing you its contents. First of all, there's a little promo item that was included in the packing, and it is the, looks like a commander card called The Venerable. It is kind of glossy. Resonance Cascade. Very cool. I'll set that aside for now. What does the text say? Note, I will elaborate on a proper disposal of relics in my next volume. Last Chronicle of the First Mythkeeper. All right, let's set that one aside and let's look at what's in the box. I've taken the trouble of getting rid of the shrink wrap. So here's the box. I didn't show you the bottom of the box, so let me just close it here so that I don't spill everything. And here is the bottom of the box. Very cool. So off we go here. Everything still is in a shrink wrap. So let me set these aside. We have the cards here, more cards, lots of cards. Let's do a quick check to see if there's anything else in the box. It doesn't look like there is anything else in the box. So let's get right, let me take this off camera there. Let's get right to the contents. So we will start with, well, we start by taking off the cling wrap, of course. There we go. More cards over here. Let's start with the new races. Look at that. Very quickly, I'll just leave it over here. The Shipwrights of Axis, the Bentor Conglomerate, the Seldori Trade Confederation, the Charin Hordes, Savages of Simei, the D. Mon Flotilla, the Eden Mandate, whoops, there are two here, the Floors and Profiteers, the Free Systems Compact, the Gemina Raiders, the Gaudy Wayfarers. I wonder if you pronounce that fish. The Gledge Union, the Augurs of Elixum, the Berserkers of Kjalengard, the Colic Society, the Monks of Column, the Cortali Tribunal, the Kiro Sodality, the Lanfear Remnants, the Li Zhou Dynasty, the Ultak Karask, the Merveda Protectorate, the Glimmer of Morpheus, the Mykomentori, the Niven Star Kings, the Nokar Cell Ships, the Olradin League, the Zealots of Rodin, the Rodna Mechatronics, the Nellis Syndicate, the Vaden Bank Clans, the Valerian Scourge, the Veldir Sovereignty, and the Zelian Purifier. That is awesome. Of course, they all follow the same format as the standard game, but so many extra choices to play. So let's look at some of these tiles that we get to play. There's some planets here, but so interesting things There's a wormhole, a beta wormhole in a nebula. There is a gamma wormhole in a singularity. There is a singularity inside of a asteroid field, a nebula inside an asteroid field. That is cool. And some planets. We have some legendary planets as well. Of course, some empty spaces. A supernova with an alpha and beta wormhole. And a legendary planet within a nebula. Very cool. Some 3-planet systems. And of course the tokens. Lots and lots of tokens for the various races there. Tokens. More tokens. What do we have here? It looks like a singularity next to a planet. And this one is what? A couple of planets inside a nebula, it looks like. Oh, I don't know what that is. Well, but that is cool. These are home systems, so maybe a destroyed planet? I don't know. Very, very cool. Lots of tokens to go through. I'll set those aside. Let's bring these back into frame. And let's look at the cards. Of course, these are the cards for each of the space of the new species we get to play with. So let's count how many of there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 new species to play with. Very, very cool. These are the planet cards, it looks like. Really high quality prints. Let's see if I can find one of those planets there that seems to be from a system that blew up. I don't know if we'll see that. What's this? The fish or the gaudy. Well, it doesn't seem to be a planet. Very cool. These are all of the home planets, it looks like. Some other planets mixed in there as well. We have, of course, the species. I'm drawing a blank as to what these cards are called. These are the cards you can trade with other players to get an advantage. And we have some upgrade ships, carriers, cruisers for some of the species. So let's put this over here. Carrier, cruiser, destroyer, dreadnought. What are these? These are cards I haven't seen before. Let's go into the next deck. More planets. So these will stick over here. And then we have technology card. These are all of the mechs for the various species, races. Here are their heroes. All of these are heroes. Very cool. Here's the Venerable. So this promo card doesn't have any abilities on it, but this is the Venerable over here. Unlocked, have 3 scored objectives, and the action is Resonance Cascade. Draw and reveal up to 3 relics, and for each relic that started this action in a player's play area, gain 1 command token. You may swap that relic for one of the revealed relics, or a relic in the player's play area, then shuffle the remaining relics into the relic deck and purge this card. Very cool. Let's stick these guys over here and look at the next deck over here. Some more heroes. We got some more heroes here. So let me put these guys on this deck over here. And these are, what are these? These are more heroes, actually. There you go, all the way up to here. And then we have the various alliance cards. We have a mittful, I should say, of action cards. Let's have a look at a few of them. Aggressive Broker. When another player purges a component, that player must choose to allow you to either gain 2 trade goods or replenish your commodities. Escape Clause. When another player would resolve your trade agreement promissory note. That's what they're called, the promissory notes. My gosh, I couldn't remember that. You do not give that player your commodities, and that player returns the trade agreement promissory note. Safety Overrides. After a mech you control is destroyed during ground combat, your opponent must choose and destroy 2 of their units on that planet. Very cool. So we'll keep these guys over there. We have some planet cards. Ancient Shipyard. Not planet cards, you call these the exploration cards. Place up to 1 cruiser from your reinforcements in the system if it contains no other player's ship. So we got the green cards, we got red cards. Let's look at one of these. Attach. When you exhaust this planet, place an infantry from your reinforcements on this planet and apply +1 to each of your unit's combat rolls on this planet. Very cool. We got some relics. Let's look at one of these. Dark Visions. Look at the top card of each exploration deck, discard any number of those cards and explore up to 1 planet you control, then shuffle the exploration deck. Very cool. And we have the blue exploration cards. These are frontier tokens. I said relics, but they're frontier tokens. Forgotten Throne. Action. Purge this card to either gain 1 relic or immediately score 1 scored secret objective or 1 of your unscored secret objectives if you fulfill its requirements. Very cool. And some relics. So let's have a look at these relics here. Starfall Array. When 1 or more of your units roll dice for a unit ability, you may apply +1 to the result of each of those dice, and one of those units may roll 1 additional die. Very cool. And we have more planets. There you go. Stick these on here. Some of these are legendary planets. So what legendary planets we have? We have Tarok, Silence, Prism, Echo, and Domina. And the Tarok says, Council Black Site. After an agenda is revealed, you may exhaust this card to predict an outcome of that agenda. And if your prediction is correct, draw 1 secret objective. Very cool. So we'll put these over here. Let's look at the last deck. These are almost all the special technology cards for each of the races and their special abilities. Very cool. Let's put these guys on top of the mechs over here. And this final batch over here, these are various policies Empower, Plunder, and Connect. I believe these are belong to one of the races that you get to play. We have the Gotti Home Planet, which I'll put with this deck over here. We have several other planets here, or these are promissory notes, it looks like. And then this is for another species. This looks like more of those over there, destroyers, dreadnoughts, and cruisers. So I'll put that on here. And finally, the Lord. This is from the Gamina flag. This is the Gamina flagship, which would go over here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video showing what's inside of the fan expansion Discordant Stars. If you enjoyed this video, I always appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click on my logo over there to subscribe. Here is a playlist of other unboxing videos on my channel. And here is a playlist of playthroughs that I play on my channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.